tell about yourself. Tell about yourself. So what type of person, what is your likes and dislikes, and whatever you speak, then I give the clarity.
Good morning. My name is Gayatri. Uh, I'm a nurse by profession. To tell about myself, I'm a extroverted person. I cannot keep anything in my mind. I just wanted to share with everyone whatever I know. Um, and I'm a person who's interested in listening to music. Um, uh, I know to sing, but it is not. It will not be in a proper way. I like to listen music. That is my hobby too. And my future plan is to work in abroad, the countries like UK, because my husband has preferred to be in London because it is a very good country to migrate there as a family. So that is my future plan actually, and I'm uh, working for it.
Okay. What
And
about
that
your hobbies, interest?
I told my hobbies, no, I'm interested in listening to music,
Okay. Listening to music and singing, and apart from that, any other hobbies or interest, likes and dislikes?
and I prefer to cook all the time. I like cooking actually. I prefer to cook different dishes every day, and I would like to prefer different dishes to my kids.
Okay. So you are an extrovert. Apart from extrovert, anything about your personality? What type of person, other than extrovert, anything else that could say something better about you?
I'm a very short temper person. I easily get tense,
Why?
but that is my nature, I believe.
Okay, being a short-tempered and getting angry soon is not an positive thing, right? So what are you
Yes.
doing in order to overcome it? And what irritates you? Why do you get angry soon? Because of what
Uh,
situation? What have you done in order to overcome it, tackle it?
there are times when I get tempered, but I will realize that immediately at that time itself I will realize that I'm getting tempered. So what I will do, I will just close my eyes and just make myself to become calm. Okay, this is not right way. Calm yourself, calm yourself. I will talk to myself only.
But if you are in
And
your workplace, if you are in front of others, you can't implement this, right? You cannot close
if
your
I
eyes.
yes yes
Yeah.
it is right, ma'am. If I get angry at workplace, I will not tell anything to others, but I will just keep quiet. I will not talk to. I know that I'm in an angry mood, so I will not talk to anyone. I will keep quiet for some time. Then I will be all right after some time.
Right. So these many points that you told about yourself, right? So if the
Yes.
question has been asked to you, tell about yourself. You could start saying that, well, I'm an interesting person. I would like to speak about what type of person I am. First of all, I am a nurse by profession, and it is a profession which I had chosen by myself, and I really enjoy being a nurse because it's a noble profession. I really enjoy it. And being an extrovert, person, I love to mingle with others, understand the problems and issues, especially the health issues the people are facing. So this profession is really helping me, to extend my love and support and care to the people who are suffering from various diseases. So I can easily, speak to my patients and convince them, counsel them, and help them to gain confidence and overcome the, illness, whatever they have. So my extrovert nature is really helping me in this particular profession. And according to me, I have a few interests, likes and dislikes, I could say. Listening to music and singing, this is my, hobby, I could say. I listen a lot of, songs, and simultaneously I sing. But I'm not a good singer, but I sing whenever I'm free. But to some extent, that listening to music and singing song is really helping me. It is giving me a kind of relief and relaxation. So it is a kind of stress buster too. Honestly speaking, I'm a short-tempered person. I easily get angry, and mostly if I get angry in public place or in my workplace, I keep myself calm But I know that I'm getting angry, but sometimes I could not control my anger. So
Mm-hmm.
in such a situation, this kind of listening to music, and also I'm very passionate to do cooking. I try new varieties. So these two really helping me in order to some one way or other to control my anger and no use that negative vibe in a positive way. And on the whole, I'm a person quite optimistic. I always look at the positive side of life, and I wish to go to abroad. So my dream country is UK, and that's mainly because of my husband, because he loves to live a life in London. So it has become my choice and family choice also. So I'm just planning myself to migrate to London and lead a very good, a decent and dignified life with a high five lifestyle, I could say. So this is all about myself. So that you could say. Okay, tell about
Yes.
yourself means. So all these points, because of whatever points you have told, little elaborately I have spoken, but all these points
Yes.
within a minute you have to speak. So try to little more condense yourself. So when it is asked to tell about yourself, you could say that, well, I'm a nurse by profession and I really enjoy my job. And being a nurse, sometimes I would get irritated and sometimes I could feel, tension and getting angry. It is part and parcel of my life. So I have to control myself, mostly listening to music that really helps me to control my emotions and feelings. And singing a song, it's a stress buster. And cooking is my passion. And I'm an extrovert. So being an extrovert, I can easily make the patient comfortable with me. I make them to speak to me and come out with their problems. So this is all, my nature is really helping me, but I know that I'm a short-tempered person. I have to overcome it. I'm trying my best to overcome it. And with regard to my future, I wish to go to UK with my family. It's the best country to migrate and lead a wonderful life. So I'm just planning and preparing myself for that. So this is all about myself. So this way also little short and to the point also you could give your answer.
Very nice, ma'am.
Right. So it is your answer, not my answer. Okay. It is
It is my
it's
answer,
about,
but you're
yeah.
telling it very nice way.
Yeah, so this is how you have to speak. This is how, because whatever you are speaking, it should be, what do you say, that it should be precise, to the point, relevant. At the same time, it has to speak correctly what type of person are you. Right. So it's all a kind of prepared speech only. See, first what you could do, whatever, take a question and, whatever comes to your mind, you just write it in paper. And then there itself you can, cut short. So, okay, fine. These ideas I could little more, I can make it crisp. So if you just finally 2 to 3 copies, if you just make it automatically, you can condense your ideas within 50 to 60 words. And within the 3, 4 sentences, very easily you could also speak. It all practice. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Right. So I would ask you one more question that why did you become a nurse? Who is your inspiration?
Um, to be fact, it was not my choice to become a nurse. It was I was forced by my parents since I was from a poor background. Due to my family status, they forced me to go into a nursing because nursing was the only profession. As soon as the study gets over, we could go for a job and we could earn finance. So I could be able to support my family financially. That was the only reason
Okay,
nursing.
that's the only reason. So, see, though your family is forcing you to become a nurse, somebody now you have become a nurse. So, do you enjoy this profession? Is it
Yes.
suitable to you?
Maybe due to my past forcefulness, I came to nursing. But once I entered into the nursing, I really started to love my profession. I came to know exactly what is nursing. I am exposed to many people. I'm every day by day. I'm seeing many people who's in sick, and I'm just thankful to God that He has chosen me for the nursing because every day I'm seeing day by day every new people I'm seeing. I'm talking to them. God is making me to speak to them by uh, through me. I believe that He's speaking to those people through me,
Okay.
and I'm acting as a good communicator with the patients. A few patients, they are really very good and they are really open their personal things and all. They have started to sharing their personal things to me. I was able to give them suggestions into that. So these are all make me to feel that I'm proud to be a nurse.
Okay. So honestly, you have to say what is the reason why did you become a nurse? Okay. So if these ideas you would like to share, but you want to say it in a better way, if the question is asked to you that why did you become a nurse? Or who is your inspiration? So you could say that honestly speaking, no, this is not a profession it is
My
not a
choice.
yeah, it is not a profession of my choice, I could say, no, because I'm from below poverty level background, and my parents were not able to spend much for my education, and
Mm,
they just had an idea that if I study nursing, and that too I didn't start my BSc nursing initially, only diploma I did. So they just could spend only that much for my education, though I was good at studies. My parents made me to study for a diploma in nursing. Then I got a job because that is the only job immediately we can get a placement or job anywhere, whether it is in government or private hospitals, as the demand is more. So as my family requires money, and that was the choice of my parents, I could not say no to that. Though I had a dream to prefer some other subject as my choice. I don't want to be a burden to my parents, so I just felt that okay, let me do what they wish. But once I entered into the nursing diploma in nursing, I understood the value of being a nurse. It is a life-saving profession. More than a doctor, nurses need to be more kind and humble, and we have to work 24/7, round the clock. We should be always available, and we have to we can get an opportunity to speak with patients. If the patients trust us, they start to speak even their personal problems, and we can guide them, we can motivate them, we can groom them, and we can give confidence and help them to come out of the problems, whether it is physical problem or mental problem. And especially the job exposure being a nurse, that has really taught me a lot of things. I started to communicate with people, understand their problem, and currently, what I have to say is, though it is not a profession of my choice, today I'm really enjoying it, and I really feel that I'm the right person, and this is the most suitable job to me. If I would have got any other job, definitely I could not say that I would be happy and that would be a satisfied job. Apart from salary and the work pressure, this is the best job for every woman, I can say. And so definitely I'm happy that I have chosen the right job, though it was not my choice in the beginning. Now I'm really happy. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
So, because of the below poverty, parents could not, spend much for your education, and also you realized that you should not be a burden to your parents, and what is possible you could study, and you have given your best in order to, get a better result and become a nurse. And after becoming a nurse, how it has changed your life, and how you feel today that you are not regretting, you are happy that you have chosen the right path.
Yes.
So that you have to say. Okay.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Right. Let me ask you one more question. So, what are the pros and cons in your profession? Advantages and disadvantages.
Well, advantages I would say, uh, as I said, nursing is the only profession. As as soon as once we finished our studies, we could easily get the job, and we could support our family financially, and we get better salary comparing with the other professions. If really we are knowledgeable and they give us, we are recognized and we are given as a position like staff nurses, senior staff nurses like that. Mm, and cons, I would say there are partialities in between the people, especially in nursing. Uh, some senior staff nurses they show favoritism, they show partiality. Though we are knowledgeable, though we know things, sometimes the partiality is making us to feel very sad. I would say that is the cons of the nursing, I think.
And what about different shift times are there, right? You don't have 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, but the
Yes, yes.
regular timing to work.
Being a family woman, the shift timing of duties is really a difficult situation. If a single person, that is okay, we could adjust till we are single. But once we enter into a family, once we get married, it's really a challenging task. The shift duties are because we have to look for a family also. Obviously, the family members are also too important for us. We need to spend some time with the family and kids. And but due to the shift timings, we are not getting enough time to spend the timing with the family.
Right, fantastically spoken. But little more in an organized way. If the question is asked, what are the pros and cons in your profession? You could start by saying that, first of all, I love to say that I am a nurse by profession, and it is the best, no, suitable job to me. And being a nurse, I could deal with the lives of people. I can understand people. I can save the lives of people, and no, it is the most demanded job which I have chosen, I believe. And moreover, a lot of advantages that nursing job definitely one way or other. All the people who are completing their nursing, definitely one way or other they get the job immediately. Compared to other job like engineers or even doctors might not get immediately job, but nurses would get job immediately. So that is the most important thing. One way or other we could start to earn something. If we are single, definitely, if we earn even 10 to 15,000, that is sufficient. But being a family person, the income should be better, that I believe, because being a nurse, we should be always available 24/7. We have to be available whenever we get a call. We have to rush and we have to do the service. We could not think about our family or food or other kind of relaxation. This is something. Sometimes it is really making me proud. Sometimes this could be a stressful situation also. Because the shift timing where I work, we have a three shift timing for there. I'm a married person having children. So nighttime, everyone definitely feel that they have to spend time with family and sleep with family members. But being nurse, I could not expect it. So once in a week, my shift changes. So shift timings, especially working nighttime, it's very difficult and it's a tedious job, I could say. And however we work, however selflessly we work, and whenever we are calling, we are going and working. A lot of partiality, biased attitude. The seniors, might dominate. Sometimes the doctors could favor some nurses, who are adjusting with them. So these kind of adjustment, that they just never look into only your service, your education and your experience. Sometimes they expect the other things also. This is quite disturbing. And the one who is, in the good book of the founder or the hospital or the management or the doctors, they get better, income and they get better benefits. So I think this is the most disgusting, thing in the nursing job. I don't think it is not only in nurse job, every field has it, but in this nursing field, even the patients, sometimes when we work in the night shifts, some male patients we are dealing with, they might misbehave. They try to take advantage. Even the male staffs or doctors, they might, try to take an advantage with a female. So these kind of mental traumas also sometimes we could face. And as we are married, having family, mostly we could not discuss these things with family members. So that is more stressful and very difficult situation, I could say. And apart from that, I just learned how to be balanced, how to handle all these things, and do my job to make both my family as well as my workplace happy. Okay.